I would say talking about your personal experiences in life is one of the most difficult stories to write. I almost gave up not coming here today just because of anxiety, but I still have to come and talk to you guys about my story. My teacher once said in class, if you do not have a bachelor's degree by the age of 23, you are a failure. Well, let me tell you how many times I failed in life. 4 years ago, before my relocation to the United States, I argued with my mother 4 weeks as a result of my decision. She didn't understand my point of view leaving Germany, and I wasn't expecting her to understand either. I went to my sister's room to take a look at the beautiful faces for the last time before this unknown journey. I came to the living room to have a last conversation with my mother, and I said to her, I have to embark a similar journey that you did in Ghana at the age of 6, and all I need is your support. She asked, how will you survive? How about your education? I told her I do not know, but something will work out, and I'm going to go to college on a full scholarship. I was clueless about what America was going to be, but as Roosevelt said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of your dreams. My childhood experiences gave me hope that life wasn't going to be ordinary, so I always embraced the extraordinary pathway. We shared a word of prayer, and then I left. I arrived as an international student at Bronx Community College. I had the opportunity to live with my grandfather's sister before she kicked me out. She allowed me space in her living room, but not on her couch. I lay a mattress on the floor to find comfort. Sometimes I find myself sleeping on her couch after a long day, and the next thing I hear, didn't I warn you not to sleep on my couch? Eventually, she kicked me out. I found myself taking naps in subways and also sleeping in couch in friend's apartment. Bronx Community College became the next home. I spent every day on that campus and remember days when I get on campus as early as 5 a.m. to catch on sleep. In those moments, I felt more connected and dedicated to my academics because to me it was the only passport to deliver my family out of poverty. Mind you, I grew up sharing a two-bedroom apartment with my grandmother and 11 other cousins. My grandmother had one room to herself, and I shared the other with my cousins. We slept on a bed-bug-infested mattress that had a schedule. We also had a thin rubber mat that supplemented the bed. There were times when I would wake up soaked up in urine because my baby cousin peed. We would bring the mattress out to dry, and at night take it back to sleep on. Sometimes the room gets so hot, some of us have to sleep outside. There wasn't any housing situation that was going to stop me from pursuing my education. Either rain or shine, I was willing to go through the weather to secure my education because others have sacrificed to contribute to this goal. From the janitor to the president of the college, everyone played a role in my life. It gave me more significant reason because I owe each and everyone an a return on their investment. When I was struggling with housing issues, public safety allowed me to stay on campus late to finish my homework. When I didn't have food, the ladies at the cafeteria provided me free food. When I didn't have groceries, some of the staff gave me money and even took me out to eat. And when I had immigration problem, the president of the college served as a sponsor to enable me renew my paperwork. At this point, my perspective changed from I to we because it wasn't just about me. It was about representing all these people who have poured into my life. In times of adversities and opposition, I had more significant reason to keep pushing. If it was just about me, I would have quit. After graduation, it took me 2 years to pay off my student debt while I was applying to scholarships and four-year colleges. After going through the hectic transfer application for the third time, I still got rejected. I applied to the Jack and Cook Scholarship after being a semifinalist the previous year and even preparing in a year advance and still got rejected. I was very disappointed because I took a year to work on the application I had to build the mentality of working for something without being emotionally attached, because the product could change. Because the product could change. But I have to stick to my processes, because in life, nothing is guaranteed, regardless of how hard you work. Last year, when working on the Jack and Cook scholarship for the third time, I was going through depression. My mother also got into a car accident after surgery, and my father was admitted in Ghana in the hospital. It was a defining moment for me. I thought the world was crashing on me. At one point, I conceived suicidal thoughts. I asked myself, what is the purpose of life if all I've encountered is pain? Why me? Somewhere in April, I received an unknown FaceTime call. I accepted it, and to my surprise, it was my BCC family. They broke the news to me that I'd been accepted as a Jack and Cook scholar. That whole week got me thinking, what is the next step? I didn't make any significant decisions since I was waiting to hear back from my transfer application. After receiving several rejections, Brown University came to my rescue. Aside from being grateful to the fact that I'm currently enrolled in college, I'm thankful for breaking the generational curse of being the first in my family to go to college, and also provide a foundation for the next generation. Being patient and committed has guided me this far. You don't know what commitment is until you face adversity. Commitment is staying true to what you've said after the mood you've set. It's no longer there, meaning days you don't feel like it, you have to wake up and still going. And that's what builds character. Anytime we go through life, we should stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start searching for what is this teaching me? Because there is beauty in the struggle. I said that there is always someone within us who is stronger and works harder than we think. Thank you.